So I was seeing some talk about Zemo on some various different Discord chats and stuff, and I saw people saying, yeah, he's pretty good, but like there's other 2022 champs I think are a lot better. And I honestly think he might be the best champ of 2023 in his current state. And so I decided, let me test him myself, and I'm using a rank 3 3-star. And this is very important because he doesn't have his maximum amount of combat power rate increase. And I'm gonna do some practice fights with this 3-star against some what would be close to Battlegrounds health pools. Now this one is a bit smaller than normal, but I'm gonna get to some larger ones later. And the reason I'm really interested in making content about him is because he completely locks down many fights. And the way this works is because of the way root works. When rooted champions, I'm gonna find a correct way to phrase this, I promise you. When champions get rooted, they can no longer throw a special attack, and they can only charge heavy. Sometimes they'll hold their block, but it's pretty rare. And so what this can do is completely lock champions in place for entire fights. This is basically a rank 3 versus a rank 3 in Battlegrounds. This is an unleveled 6-star. And pretty sure this is the correct levels. So, when you combine this with a striker, this means you can loop your special 2s and constantly keep them en route for an extended period of time. And that just means that they can't do anything for a very long time. Like here, I'm using the striker, and I got an extra root because of his cleanse mechanic, but like that's not gonna happen all the time, obviously. And I didn't really need it there. And she can just do nothing for such a long time. I'm about to get to another special 2. Now she's getting rooted again. And if you're looking at the damage, let me explain this. So, in Battlegrounds, in Battlegrounds, when champions' health gets increased, willpower does not. And what that means is that since I'm fighting higher level 6-stars in these clips, the healing is a lot more than it would be, because if I'm using my rank 3 6-star versus another rank 3 6-star in Battlegrounds, their willpower is going to be the same as a practice, and as it would also be during a Battlegrounds fight. And the reason I'm saying this is because in these clips I'm showing you, not only am I not hitting as hard as I can because of willpower, I'm also not running Despair. So this is so much healing where all these fights could be a lot quicker. And what I'm doing here is literally just attacking him, and then placing so many bleeds that aren't getting their full damage potential because I'm not running Despair, and the willpower mastery is taking such a massive effect in these clips. So imagine this, you're fighting a Battlegrounds health pool, and you're playing Zemo. What you're going to do is you're going to get to the special 2, and then you've won. All you do is 5-hit combo, 3-hit combo, 5-hit combo again, striker if you need to use it, and then you're back to another special 2. And eventually you're back to another special 2. And they're just completely locked down for the entire fight. And that is just absolutely insane. Now, what could happen is that he gets rebalanced and nerfed, which I honestly can see happening, where he gets his root changed or something like that. But as of now, and as of probably the next 2 months, he's going to be able to cheese Battlegrounds like that. And you just saw a pretty decent kill on a Overseer right there with a ridiculous amount of healing coming from the willpower mastery that should not ever happen when you're actually playing with Zemo. Now the reason I'm showing this Rintra is because of how cheesy he can be sometimes. Now this fight is a little messy because I'm still trying to figure it out, but you can do it a lot more efficiently eventually. And what I'm just doing is, because of the fact that my armor up is getting consumed and my cleanse is getting consumed, he's just getting rooted constantly. And he can't go unstoppable because of the decelerates that we have there. And just look at how cheesy this is. And I threw this SP3 and then I skipped it because I didn't even realize how ridiculous that damage was going to be. And Like, his SP3 gets extra attack per bleed on the opponent, and this is just stupid how OP it is. Now, I've got a lot of ruptures on me that's taking down my damage, but I'm not going to be taking as much damage in a Battlegrounds health pool because of how attack scales, and because he's going to be finished a lot sooner. And yeah, these are just some cool fights I decided to take with Zemo, because he's a really, really good champion, and I can't wait for people to pull him from the featured and realize how ridiculous he is, and it's going to be a very fun time.